To start my cozy ritual for this morning, I'm going to make a cup of really, really good coffee. Thanks to this book I picked up at the library. I don't know if you can see it, but it's called Craft Coffee. And it's a manual on the different processes of making a really good cup of coffee. So no matter what machine you use, you know how to extract it, you know the flavor, you know how to go from there to make a really good intentional cup of coffee. And it just inspired me because coffee is a part of my morning routine. I wake up, I drink water, I work out, and then I have my cup of coffee. Why not make it more intentional and sit with it? You know, it's a treat for me to have one every single day. It's what I look forward to. So I got my favorite little mug, which I don't know why this clear mug is my favorite, but she is for now. And I'm going to make my maple syrup oat latte, which I've been thinking about since last night. I really can't wait to just have my cup of coffee, sit in my little cozy corner, and just chill for the rest of the day. So that's what I'm going to do. My cozy fall reset is all about rituals, just like this one right here. The simple act of enjoying a coffee, being able to enjoy my morning by slowing down, checking in with my body, my mind, and just coming into the present moment. I feel like cozy rituals are a must-have because this is how we get by through the colder seasons. With autumn being a transitional month from moving outward to inward, both emotionally and figuratively, or emotionally and physically, I just wanted to walk you through what my days look like when I'm actually moving in sync with the seasons and rituals. And just a small chat between the difference between a ritual and routine, because a ritual is set up differently a little bit more. Rituals focus your intention on a point, a thought, or an outcome. So if you're making your coffee, just like me in the morning, instead of reaching in the cabinet and grabbing whatever coffee mug or tea mug that's clean, you're reaching in the cabinet and grabbing your favorite mug, even if it means cleaning it out yourself just to have it. You're already setting the morning off with something that feels really, really good to you. So you're weaving in these little moments of intention into your routine that you already had laid out. Rituals. You're having these rituals that are alongside the routine. And it helps you process emotion. It helps you be able to explore more about your personality, the do's and the don'ts that surface in you, and you're just paying attention to that. And for some rituals, like the one that we're going to be getting into later, it is all about having that ability, that space to have an emotional release. And this is a loop that creates a dopamine hit that's natural, that's safe, that allows you to grow. So yes, I love a good ritual, especially because this season, my body has literally been screaming at me to rest more. Take a really hot bath and just read up on my good read list of all the books that I know I should be reading, but I have been doom scrolling a lot. I think this season I'm really going to listen to myself more and just give back to my body more. Also, SAD is affecting us all, seasonal affective disorder. And I truly believe it's because we neglect activities like this in exchange for a commodified hobby or in exchange for more work that we put on ourselves, which we have to do to survive, okay, is end stage capitalism. It has us all in a chokehold to where we are turning our art into currency. So I'm not saying that I don't understand that. I'm just saying that with the removal of having time to explore yourself with rituals like this one, just taking your time, being able to slow down more, it actually leaves us more emotionally burnt out. So my buck against the system for this BS end stage capitalism that only wants to keep us tired and broke is to riot against that by slowing down. So first things first, we have to set an intentional space that cues us to know that this is time for just us, to be intentional, to have a little bit of me time, and to slow down completely. The best way to create a solid ritual is to first make the intentional space. Make a cozy corner, grab your pillows, the Nintendo Switch, our books, and just vibe out in your own little spot.
This is your cozy corner, so it should be a one-of-a-kind feeling and reflect how you want to feel or what you're aligned with. When I have a space carved out just for me like this, even a small, cozy corner, my creativity starts to explore itself and I feel more free to tap into that. And usually around this season, it comes out in art. And I've been really interested in sketching what I've found on my nature walks. And even that has helped me navigate through some tough emotions this season. So, whatever makes you feel this way, add it and bring it to this sacred space that you're going to be creating. And whenever we run out of supplies, we have a free resource: nature. As autumn comes to an end, I want to soak up as much time as I can outside. So I have my tools, I go exploring out in nature, just looking at everything. Maybe finding a new small friend or some beautifully colored leaves. Any gifts from nature that I can bring back home with me makes me happy. And I've been reading more about forest bathing, and as I take my nature walks, I'm taking this mindset on more. So, sitting in nature, listening to the sounds of the woods, the birds, the water, and fully immersing myself in this experience, being able to put my feet in the grass and ground myself. Small moments of movement have become a magical exploration of self. For me, it's one of the main things that keep my head above water when things are feeling stressful. Grabbing my mat, going right out in the sun and stretching my body, getting a full reset. And this is the season to do just that. Just feel your body, connect with it first thing in the morning. I've been exploring myself through dance, through fluid movement, and I have noticed a difference 100% with how the rest of my day goes. So explore yourself here. This is a ritual in itself.
I just woke up today at 7 a.m. and I was like, yep, I'm going to my favorite place to move. And I did. And this is the best experience ever. Like being out here with the November cold air, being able to see all the autumnal colors, which I don't know if you can see it behind me, but all these oranges, chartreuse, greens, browns, and being able to just explore that and move at the same time with nature, there is no other feeling like it. Just getting to wake up and move with nature. And I've been adding a little bit more of dance into my yoga sequences. So just exploring the hand movements, the hips as they open up. And this to me is like a very sensual thing. And I mean that as far as like intimate. It's very intimate to get to explore your body in that way because you get to nourish all these little parts of you that you forgot about. And I think that's the point. That is the point. And I have yoga videos that cover that exploration, but for November, I'm going to be dropping a full body series. So we're going to explore the upper body. We're going to explore the inside. We're going to explore tightness and lymphatic system with this same type of mindset, just exploring and nourishing the body, stretching out all those nooks and crannies that you forgot about. So this movement today just helped create that mindset that I need to get into to be dropping these things, and I'm really excited. So now I'm gonna go home, get dressed, and head to my third place, which is the library.
Being around books, finding new worlds, and getting a chance to explore stories are all the reasons why the library is always going to be the top number one cozy choice. This is where you can go and find new reads, take some time away from the screen, And I just think the library is such a beautifully resourceful place. So if you have a book that you're reading right now, drop it in the comments. I'm going to add it to my list.
Okay, I just made the butternut squash au gratin and it smells really good. This is my first time making it, and I used, like I said, the butternut squash instead of potatoes. So we are going to do a taste test and see how it tastes. That is seasoned perfectly, creamy, nutty. It feels like my insides just got a hug, which was the goal. It doesn't look as pretty as I thought it was going to be, and it's probably because I didn't cut the butternut squash up thinly enough, but this tastes amazing. That feels like a warm hug. It's like buttery, nutty, savory. I can taste like all the flavors with the squash, the roux. It tastes so good. It's what my body needed, a little hug. So I wanted to taste this too before I started making the other dishes, just to see if I was doing the right thing and what it was going to taste like. So I'm just going to have a little bit and then wait for my daughter and my partner to come back home and see if they like it as much as I do. That was so good. My smile, like my tummy is smiling right now. It feels so good to just have eaten something like that. I'm truly in autumn now. At least that's how I feel. Anytime I can make something successfully, a little recipe like this, and it's with food that's seasonal, I always feel like, here I am, the kitchen witch. These rituals feel good and can be the main thing that are changing us from having winter practices that no longer serve us into rituals that are better suited to who we are now or who we are becoming. Because winter season is no joke. It is sometimes a depressing ass time, and we need pick me ups that last. We need dopamine boosts that are natural. And I feel like this is like a consumerism mindset that we are programmed into thinking that we need outside things externally to prep for winter. So I will say, buy what you want to buy, of course, but check your free resources first. What can you find at the library? What could you go out and get in nature and create on your own? Could you ask about, your friend to help you with something? Could you ask a neighbor? And exploring your community, exploring your nature, exploring your own self. This is how we build that ecosystem, because we know what era we are in, and we need to connect back to the things that we know are tried and true before seeking that out externally. And just a reminder, rituals focus an intention on a certain point or outcome that provide meaning, personal exploration, and emotional release. So as you navigate your days, moving from autumn to darker, colder months in winter, I want you to just think about, how can I add more intention to my days? And this is something that I'm even doing because 2025 has been a transformative year for sure, mentally, physically. I'm just realizing that sometimes I don't show up fully present. I'll be drinking or eating, even talking on the phone, and I'm scrolling while I'm talking on the phone. Or I'll have a cup of coffee and then I'm like, wait, did I even drink a cup of coffee? Because I wasn't fully there in the present moment. So if that's something that you have also noticed yourself doing, let me know. Let me know what intentions you've been setting, or if this is even something that's on your mind. I'm really curious to see how other people are navigating this because, hoo-cha, it is hard. And I will see you on the mat next Sunday for my brand new yoga series. This is a full body reset, and next week we are starting with the upper body. So complete neck and shoulder and upper back tension. It's just gonna melt away. And for this 3-part series, I'm gonna have a journal prompt for each week so we can explore not just the physical side, but our mental side as well. So I'll see you guys back on the mat next week. Peace.